the NXIVM Family Survey, the who, what, why, when, and how of the Family Survey. What is the Family Survey? The NXIVM Family Survey is a way to meet the Office of Special Education Programs, also known as OSEP, at the U.S. Department of Education's requirements for evidence-based measurement of the value and efficacy of early intervention services. All states must report on child and family outcomes. In Massachusetts, we use the NXIVM Family Survey to gather information about family outcomes. Questions were pulled from a validated data bank of questions with input from stakeholders, including Massachusetts EI program directors, staff, and families, to make sure the questions reflected the Massachusetts EI system. Who developed the Family Survey? OSEP funded the National Center on Special Education Accountability and Monitoring, also known as NXIVM, to develop a survey that would measure the three family outcome areas. A number of states piloted the original version of several hundred questions. Families' responses helped to determine statistical validity and resulted in a data bank of valid questions. Why collect the data? The Department of Public Health, as lead agency for early intervention, is required by OSEP to report on family outcomes annually. We use the NXIVM Family Survey to collect this information. As one way to measure value and quality of EI, the Family Survey gives DPH and EI programs information that helps to measure the value and importance of early intervention services and increase the quality of services on an ongoing basis. EI programs can utilize the individual program data to improve program practice. Family outcomes is a priority area that the Department of Public Health will gather additional information regarding individual program practice through the focus monitoring process. Why do we need to distribute the Family Survey? It is necessary to gather information regarding families' experience while their child is enrolled in early intervention for accountability purposes. The three family outcomes are important indicators to determine if the early intervention program is meeting the family's needs by explaining their family rights, enabling the family to effectively communicate the child's needs, and to learn strategies to help their child develop and learn. A way to explain the survey to families is to say, your input is very important to us and will help to improve early intervention services for you and for other children and families. Please fill out the survey using a pencil and return it in the self-addressed stamped envelope provided. If you have any questions about completing the survey, ask your service coordinator, or you can contact the Parent Leadership Project. Who receives the Family Survey? Families whose children have been enrolled in early intervention for at least 6 months will receive a Family Survey from their service coordinator in October or March. Each family will only fill out one survey a year. Families whose children stay in EI for more than 1 year may be asked to complete the NXIVM Family Survey more than once. However, no family will be asked to complete more than one survey per year. Families who have more than one child enrolled in the program should only complete one survey, not one per child. When is the Family Survey distributed? Stakeholders, including program directors and staff, provided input to the distribution plan and felt disseminating the survey twice a year would allow local programs the opportunity to prepare and educate staff regarding the importance of the survey responses and to encourage families to complete and return the survey. Therefore, the survey is distributed on a calendar year in March and October. Results of the two distributions are combined and analyzed annually. 2 levels of analysis, aggregate of all the programs and returns and individually by program. All survey data is publicly reported yearly and available on the DPH website, www.mass.gov/DPH/early intervention. You can find it under Program Reports. How to distribute the Family Survey? Each EI program receives a packet of surveys, family information flyers, and self-addressed postage-paid envelopes once a year that contain enough for the 2 distributions. Programs get a list of eligible children and families from DPH prior to each distribution. Programs track how many surveys they distribute and report this number to DPH within 6 weeks of the end of the distribution month. Service coordinators hand-deliver surveys to eligible families and explain the purpose and importance of completing the survey. Service coordinators follow up with families during the distribution month to remind families to complete and return the survey. Service coordinators do not complete survey with or for the family. Surveys are returned to an independent company where they are scanned and analyzed. How can we help families complete the family survey? Surveys must be completed in pencil. The machines used to scan returned surveys cannot read ink. If families have trouble reading or understanding the survey, service coordinators should refer them to the Parent Leadership Project or to other language speakers within their agency or in the community. Service coordinators often know if families with whom they work have language or literacy issues. Assist these families using previously identified program resources. Answers to many commonly asked questions can be found on the Parent Leadership Project website under Basic Information. When in doubt, contact the Parent Leadership Project for assistance in helping families complete the survey. Other questions? The survey has been changed as of March 2012 distribution. This is because stakeholders let DPH know that it would be easier for families to complete it. The new version of the survey is at a lower literacy level than the previous version, and the questions have been reduced from 53 to 28. Families are not required or asked to give their names when completing the survey. There is no personally identifiable information on the survey. Each survey is coded by EI program so that the program gets credit for returned surveys, which are used in the analysis. What are the supports for programs? Supports for programs and families can be found on the www.eiplp.org website, reading through the frequently asked questions, or you can call the Early Intervention Parent Leadership Project at 1-877-353-4757. Who are you going to call? If you need more information, check with your program director or your supervisor. You can contact the Parent Leadership Project or you can call the Department of Public Health. Thank you and good luck.